I think everybody by now, even if you didn't see the film, you probably know that Supergirl appears in Superman, and this has been something that's been a little controversial for fans. Many people are saying that James Gunn has single-handedly, in about 25 seconds, ruined Supergirl forever. Well, let's talk about this because James Gunn responds to what people are saying. Supergirl is coming at us and coming to theaters in less than a year. So it's right around the corner. If we follow the same template as Superman, we will get our first look early next year with a trailer, and then we're, again, off to the races and the marketing starts. I am super excited as I am a huge fan of Supergirl. Been one of my all-time favorite DC female characters since, oh my god, since as long as I can remember. I honestly think the first time I ever saw the character was that terrible Supergirl film from back in the day. So, yeah, that made me a fan. And that was a terrible movie. Anyways, though, Supergirl shows up for a brief cameo at the end of Superman to pick up her dog, Krypto. And we see her crash into the Fortress of Solitude. We see her have an attitude. We see that her and Clark don't exactly get along. And we see that she is a drunken mess. And quickly, the internet was filled with people claiming that James Gunn has ruined the character. He's disrespectful to women. He's portraying women and Kara as drunk and a mess and all this. Now, again, I want to talk about this for a second before I get to what James Gunn said, because Supergirl is a different character than Clark. I know a lot of people know Supergirl from like the CW series or any version of her that kicks off into mainstream and gets a lot more popular tends to just be, what if it's just Superman but a girl? And that's not Supergirl, guys. She has her own character and flaws that are completely different than Clark. Making her like this shows us she is different, and it's going to be a different type of film and hero in the film. So James Gunn wanted to address this whole situation, allegation against him ruining Supergirl and so forth. So James Gunn decided to respond to this by saying, well, look at Superman in this. He's taking care of her dog. And he even says, yeah, it's not even a good dog. He's not a good dog. He's kind of reckless, like Kara. And he, Clark, is trying to save the world, and still the dog gets in the way. And the dog is there, and constantly he's got to pay attention to it and worry about it while the world is being destroyed. Kara is in the same position. If she remains here, he's going to be worried about her. And she's worried about him. She doesn't want to have all this responsibility. She's still young. She sees who Clark is. But knowing about what happened to her and remembering it, that's the most important part. Her perception of everything she lost is more dire than his. So she's in a different headspace. And that's so the key to who she is, how they're handling her, and why her story, specifically based on that comic, is going to be so interesting to watch, because they're nothing alike. And eventually, sure, they're going to meet in the middle ground and she's going to become more of a hero. But showing her at her lowest and worst, and then having her learn from people, lose people around her again, and realize the hero that she needs to become is more like Clark, will be the thing that's refreshing and changes her, instead of, again, what if she's just female Superman? Because that's boring. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.